a lot of the feedback I'm getting specifically, to this issue about Edwin is giving it the rumor. I don't think you've ever confirmed that they had 24 hours to take it or leave it, the offer, which we believe to be 4 years at $80 million, which would be better than anything he's been offered since.
So, here's what I would tell you. So talking about any negotiation publicly is very touchy, mostly out of respect, especially in hindsight, for the player. Secondarily, out of respect for the agency. So certainly don't want to get into that's not exactly accurate, but that's not exactly accurate. There was plenty of time in our opinion, for them to decide, and there was ample time, much more than 24 hours, much more than 72 hours, where we were talking about the general parameters. So a lot of interactions with Edwin, a lot of interactions with Paul, making sure that we didn't feel that we were putting too much pressure, and giving him ample time to think about the opportunity that we had.
You've been linked with some free agents, Dexter Fowler being one of them. Do you have any idea when Dexter Fowler is going to make his mind up? Are we close to seeing a resolution? Whether or not it's with you guys, are we close to seeing a resolution of that situation, or is it pretty hard to get a read on that right now?
Here's what I can tell you is that it seemed everything, not just Dexter, but everything, because of what we're talking about at the beginning of the show, seems to have picked up a bit. So I would say 4 guys in that position, whether it's Dexter Fowler or Ben Revere or Brandon Moss and Michael Saunders, Jose Bautista, all of those guys, Edwin Encarnacion, all of those guys seem to have more tangible things occurring here because of what we were talking about.
That's the first time we've heard Brandon Moss from you, although he's been active in the rumors. I mean, think of him. I think of him as left-handed power, sort of what you already have, in that he's not a great outfielder, but you had him in Cleveland for a little bit. Is he a viable outfielder?
Like I said, there's not a player that fits our needs that we haven't had interactions with on some level, but they go well back to the beginning of the offseason. So we've touched base with every free agent that we feel fits our need, and we've gotten closer on 2, and so deals occurred, and feel good about our opportunity to continue to improve our outfield, to improve our bullpen, and the backup catching situation.